Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX. Welcome to your home for Good Clean Gaming. I'm dedicated to bringing you great games that are free of the profanity, nudity, and sexuality that are so common in today's games, and creating a safe space for gamers of all ages to enjoy great video games. If that sounds good to you, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, you know what to do. With that, let's begin today's video. G'day ladies and gentlemen, Raptor X back in Star Citizen, and today I'm going to do something a little different. 320 patch release has released, so today I'm going to be doing the classic race. I'm going to do this one offline so that I can pick the map that I want to race on. And I have rented myself an M50 to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll just hit any map at this point, and we're going to use the stock M50 that's available to rent, and we're just going to go ahead and launch into here and do a race. Now rewards are disabled in offline mode, so I'm not going to get anything for this besides just some practice racing. So this is the Defford Link New Horizons Speedway. We can go ahead and deploy. And we'll go ahead and try out the racing mode.
2, 1, go. Checkpoint.
So this is a great way of a great way of getting used to your ship.
Checkpoint.
And learning to race it. Get used to the controls and get your maneuverability the way it needs to be.
Checkpoint.
It's a great way to get in and practice for any of the real-world races that you may decide to engage in.
Checkpoint.
Because there are
Checkpoint.
no consequences for failure, except for, of course, crashing.
Checkpoint.
And, the embarrassment of, especially for myself, doing so for an audience. It's a great way to get used to realizing that you are flying in 3 dimensions. And so your thrust indicator, or your vector indicator, just that little less than and greater than sign, will kind of show you where your next location is, or the next checkpoint. And other than that, it's just fly
Checkpoint.
as best you can.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Ooh, that was close.
Checkpoint. 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 Wrong direction.
So what?
Checkpoint.
This is actually quite a long track. I did not realize that it was
Checkpoint.
so long. They've added quite a bit.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Or perhaps I've just never raced this one because
Checkpoint.
this is totally unfamiliar.
Checkpoint.
It looks like the checkpoint and route markers are working quite nicely, which is good because previously
Checkpoint.
they didn't always work so well.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Just a little bit of boost there to get around that curve.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
And this will be back to the start then. Wow. That is quite a long lap. So I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and turn up my speed here. And basically just try and race this a little bit faster.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Let's see. Alright, missed that one.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh!
Origin Jetworks at your service. Core system operational.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
So the other neat thing about this one is that
Checkpoint.
this one takes place on the planet Green. And recently they added like an actual planet. So you can, this all takes place with proper atmospherics.
Checkpoint.
And of course you've got
Checkpoint.
You've got all of the proper thrust and all that kind of stuff for it as well.
Checkpoint.
Basically just swap my power to engines. I feel like
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I'm getting familiar enough with this that I can probably crank up my speed
Checkpoint.
just a little bit. Because I'm running, you know, full throttle essentially this whole time.
Checkpoint.
Not had to really slow down hardly at all. Whoop! As I just about missed the gate.
Checkpoint.
There we go. And I think I'm probably going to end up...
Checkpoint.
Ooh. Definitely missed the curve on that one. And over, and yeah, this one's going to be even slower than the last one. All right.
Checkpoint.
Oop. It's this way. Missed that turn up something nasty.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Definitely not used to handling this particular ship.
Checkpoint.
I could probably mess that one up. do like all of the extra arrows that they've added. Because I've flown like some of these tracks before and they weren't very well signposted. And so it was difficult sometimes to know where you needed to go and where the next track segment was.
Checkpoint.
There we go. Alright, so lap 4. Definitely fun. I'm gonna head back to the menu for this one because I think that's, you know, we're really only hitting about 4 minutes and change to really hit those. So I'm gonna jump back here and we'll hit another one. Go offline again and select. Let me select the snake pit, because that was one that I never really did previously. Simply because it took forever to get there, and then there was a big chance of dying. Because I'm not
2, 1, go.
I'm not the best pilot.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
When it comes to
Checkpoint.
racing.
Checkpoint. 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 Wrong direction. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
This one is
Checkpoint.
much tighter.
Checkpoint.
Oh, I'm very lucky that I
Checkpoint.
didn't die there. And that's, you know, that's one of the reasons that I really didn't do this before.
Checkpoint.
Is that, you know, death had such a high penalty when you're doing this
Checkpoint.
in the PU. You know, you could be talking
Checkpoint.
several minutes of time to get back to the starting location, and a lot of this really wasn't very well set out.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
In the PU, so they've gone through and done a lot of
Checkpoint.
upgrades to these and added a lot of these racing points and all that kind of stuff in the PU, but the Arena Commander is a great place to get in and really practice this with very little risk. So I think I'm probably going to find myself actually doing this quite a bit more, because this is quite a bit of fun.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
And it's great practice for when you're
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
maneuvering your ship.
Checkpoint.
know, learning to maneuver your ship.
Wrong direction. Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Woo, that was close.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
And to minute 9. That's not too terrible, honestly.
Checkpoint.
I don't think. Especially for this being really my first official time of,
Checkpoint.
you know, racing this. Definitely the first time in Arena Commander.
Checkpoint. 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 Wrong direction.
Oh, come on. What do you mean wrong direction?
Checkpoint.
This will be very interesting to do in
Checkpoint.
coupled mode.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Yeah, just see if I can get some of my org mates in here
Lap complete.
and do this
Checkpoint.
in a multiplayer, because this is
Checkpoint.
quite a bit of fun.
Checkpoint. 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 Wrong direction. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh, that was close.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Oh! And that seems to be about as fast as I can do that, is a minute and 9. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Obviously, offline mode is really just a giant practice match. You can do as many laps as you want. Quite a bit of fun, quite a bit of practice. But I think for today, that's going to be it. And I'll probably try out some of the other racetracks and everything over the next few weeks. But for right now, that's going to be it. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.